What is up, you guys? This is my first ever reactions video. So this is my first reaction video. I'm gonna be reacting to this Fortnite. I actually got the victory. It was actually just uploaded like 4 minutes ago. Well, so yeah, I'm gonna react to it. Oh, and I just want to say it started off. It started off here because I set my settings to record only 15 minutes, so it didn't record the first 2 kills. Sorry about that. But as you can tell, it put me down to 15 health and I drank 2 big shields to get it back up to 100 shield. So if you guys don't know what's going on right now, I landed at Paradise Palms, but SHAREfactory, also known as Uprise and Spy, he landed at Loot Lake because he was AFK. No, right now he's at Loot Lake. I just landed at Paradise. Okay, so right now I'm just gliding in, trying to find people. Most importantly, trying to find health. Really trying to find health right there. I get really unlucky with that chest, actually. I was expecting like a med kit or a jug, but it gave me a shield. I thought about dropping my clingers for a little while there for that big shield, but then I decided to keep my clingers. Oh yeah, this is my first ever reactions video. I don't really have high expectations for like my commentary because this is my first time like reacting to some video, like reacting to my own video. I watch my own videos, but I don't like upload a reaction to them. This is my first time doing that, so if I do bad commentary, I'll probably learn, and then hopefully it gets better. So right here I got lucky and actually got chug jug. But right when I get a chug jug, someone lands on me. Ooh! So now I got a chug jug to get me to 100 health and 100 shield. And the SHAREfactory is rotating from Loot Lake to go to the corruption side. I think that's what it's called. That place with those. You can here. I'm just gonna call it the cube aftermath. If you know what I'm talking about. It's on the mini map a little bit at the very left. That place. He's rotating towards me. I try to go over there to like meet him in between those 2 hills over there. So right there, I was just trying to check if he had many kills. And by the way, this is also my first ever win with these new controls. As you can see, there's not a circle button to pull out my building, like to pull out my building inventory, I guess you could call it. So yeah, I actually changed that to the rectangle button right above the analog stick. So right here I try to go meet up with SHAREfactory. Right here I feel like there's someone behind that tree, and then I just see people. I know it. I tell SHAREfactory right there you can't hear because I didn't include my audio. So and there's actually someone behind me while I'm trying to knock that guy. But SHAREfactory got them both. So right now he's just trying to res me. Needed to get some materials. And so yeah, now he's rezzing me, and there happens to be a medkit. A guy actually happens to have a medkit and a mini, which is very lucky for me. Or not this time, but next time we kill someone. Yeah. So now I have to go fight with 30 health. I picked up the suppressed pistol because I have a challenge to do suppress. I mean not suppress, but I have to do pistol eliminations. So that's why I picked up that. Right now I'm playing in the storm to see if anyone else is gonna come. I checked back to see if anyone else is gonna come out of the zone. There's guy here actually said like, well no, I told him what if there's someone else in the storm, and he said, well you wanna play it out? And I said, no, I don't see anyone, let's just go ahead and go. So, but I also told him let's go around this side of the mountain because I didn't want to get sniped from that side. And then right there I actually see someone on that hill south. So I call it out to SHAREfactory. I wasn't gonna shoot until I heard his bullet. We actually happened to both miss, and as you can see, I missed my AR shot too. And right here, I just start throwing clingers because I thought he dropped down to the bottom, but he wasn't right there where my clinger was. I thought he was there. So SHAREfactory happens to knock him, and I see another one, and I actually take the shot here, and then he starts yeah, he uses a, I believe an impulse or a shockwave, and now he starts firing back. And actually here SHAREfactory said that he thinks there might be someone behind us. And I said, okay, let's just rush this guy. So I see that guy hiding behind the rock, and SHAREfactory actually shoots the rock, as you can see, knocking it down. Oh, yeah, I get shot really bad here, so I end up taking cover. And then SHAREfactory says that he sees someone behind us, so I start building a little base. Yeah. Keep on failing to edit right here, but as you can see, I'm not too worried about the people behind us that he said was behind us, which I should have worried more about them. Like, I should have been more focused on them than the guy that was to the south of us. And I actually built that ramp there just so he could shoot his bullet at it. That way, you know, he could waste a bullet. So, we don't know if those guys are still behind us or not. So I keep on checking and checking, as you can see here. And I actually end up seeing someone standing still, but he sniped him. So he decides he wants to go loot that guy, and I decide I want to go loot this other guy, which that guy that Spy just killed had sniped and eliminated. But then we see more people, as you can see a Dark Voyager right there. I tell Spy right here that the storm's gonna push him out and he's gonna have to rush us. Actually take a shot and knock him. As you see, I could have just applied pressure with my SCAR, but I decided just to keep on taking sniper shots. Then me and Spy have to go to the, I tell him that we need to go to the circle, in the circle a little bit farther because he would have been caught by the storm. And right now we know they're still back there. One actually goes, as you can see, right about now. Someone that's dark Voyager comes out towards me. And then you can see someone building back there in the storm. Take one shot at him, and SHAREfactory finishes knock. But then again, I'm still on 10 health, so I don't really want to have a AR fight with this guy. And now, Spy's in trouble. I take a shot and just finish him off. And here's that medkit that I really need. As you can see, Spy needs it too, but I end up being lower, so he lets me take it. I need a medkit for like 4 minutes on it. That guy only had 1 minute, but it's better than nothing. And right now we see that there's only 6 people left, so I tell him to start playing smart and not to split up, and that way one of us doesn't get sniped or something, and then we just end the game like that. Because I want to actually win this game. And I decided that I want to go loot that guy that had been sniped earlier. I really start panicking a little bit here because the zone's about to push me out. But then I say, like, oh, the zone's only is gonna move like pretty slow. So I go over there, loot him. I actually picked up a grappler hook, and I asked him if he wants to go onto that mountain right there you see beside me. And he says, well, it's not in the circle. I said we can go out to the tip of it. Like we can build a platform from the mountain into the circle and build like a little base. So then he decides, okay, and then we go up there, which I could have just used my grappler, but I built it up there. That guy that had been sniped earlier, as you can see, he had a lot of wood, which I was able to get. And we see that someone has just been eliminated, meaning there's only 3 people left. So he builds his base already. And I actually end up seeing someone really far east, but before I start seeing someone, he thinks there's someone like near Fatal by that cube, the cube thing. So he wants to go check it. I tell him that we shouldn't really mess with it, but then I just decide to go with him. I really scared him right there when I used my grappling, because he's like, who's grappling? Who's grappling? He thinks there's someone south in, like, as you can see south right there, all those builds. He thinks there's someone in it, but I don't think there is, and he ends up sniping a wall to see if someone's in there. Now, and then here's where I see that guy east, far east, as you can see. And you can see there's a guy way far east. So we found those 2 guys. SHAREfactory gets sniped. I take one more shot before I res him, just in case. The no skin actually starts to push me, so I start getting a little nervous. And rockets just start launching at us. So I just build there. And that guy actually got that kill. And this guy keeps on shooting rockets. But I headshot him a lot. Take off all his shields, so I grappler, come out behind him and just slingshot him to the victory. And we actually both got 5 kills, so that was a 10 kill game for us. Not too much, but it was a pretty good game. And anyways guys, that was my first ever reaction video. If you liked it, please make sure to hit that like button. And Let me know down in the comments if I did good for my first time reaction to my own video. But you guys, what you guys